Kiss My Badge, match week 12, big game for Liverpool as well as Manchester City, first versus second. 6 points differentiate them, and if Liverpool win this game, they will
go
further ahead. So it's more of a big game for Manchester City.
I mean, it is if not like the league defining game. Because if Manchester City were to let Liverpool have this, that's it. You're not showing enough intention to win this Premier League, because Liverpool is coming in very strong and proving a point that, hey, look, this year we want to have it. So if you're gonna let me have it, I'll have it. Like that kind of motivation.
They seem to have that determination and grit coming into the games, right?
I mean, judging by their standards, right? You have a good coach, you got players coming through, and being Champions League finalists for 2 years straight, and then
I think they have that winning mentality.
Yeah, so for them, even for the players themselves, it's like it's about time. Like we chase this, and I think most of them play for the club. They play for the badge. You can tell that there's no like the salary man.
And they never give up lah.
Working, come in and work for the salary and go off. So most of them are like playing for the badge. And I mean, for Liverpool fans, this the most pivotal thing, right? You want players to play for the badge.
Yes, correct. Yeah, they are really putting in their shift. And some more is Fortress Anfield. Just will always say that. 19 wins against Manchester City. 15 of the games at home they win. And so far Manchester City only won 1 game away. So this is really Fortress Anfield. And it's really a big task for
They
Manchester
haven't
City.
had draws in between?
They have. I didn't put in the draws lah. I only was putting in the home wins. The last 3 games that they met, City won 2-1 in January 2019. Then they drew 0-0 in October 2018, where Liverpool was home. Then Liverpool had that thriller 4-3 in January 2018. They won.
So the previous time at Anfield it was a draw game, 0-0. So that was back in 2018.
So Liverpool overcame Villa 2-1, while Manchester City overcame Southampton. Also 2-1. What do you think?
Like during the now that we're recording, Champions League is over already. So both teams have already played in their Champions League games, and Manchester City is the one that's coming out worse off because they lost. They almost lost to a scrappy game. So like for Liverpool it was no problem, right? They just blazed through their opponents. But for City, they were expected to win Atlanta, but they drew. Even got their goalkeeper sent off.
And then they found a good goalkeeper in Kyle Walker.
I mean, that's the surprising thing. I mean,
so he saved 1 free kick somehow.
So it's funny how like I do not understand why they did not grab that game, because unless they're being just complacent. Because I'm looking at their table now, and then they are top of the table. The closest team to them is at 5 points. So they are actually 5 points ahead. So I guess complacency has set in.
But I think in the Premier League also they have been dropping the points.
Exactly.
When you
it's very unlike
expect them to
them.
win, they are not playing according. The result that they get. They and then even against Southampton, they suddenly concede that 1 goal. So people are not afraid to go to them and to have a game with them and say, hey. They will say other clubs will say, we got the chance to win, right?
It's like a 50-50 lah. They at this moment they're off form, I believe. But then they are not that kind of team that you can assume that you can win.
Yeah.
Because I think that in the end they're still way superior than most teams.
Yeah.
I mean, look at their lineup. They got De Bruyne. If this guy is not having an off day, right, this guy is gonna lit the game up.
Yeah.
So
I was comparing Liverpool's midfield and City's midfield. Right? I think City's midfield is much better. No?
it's more attack minded.
And they are more skillful, I think.
Yeah,
I think they're more skillful.
I mean, they're more attack minded. Plus, Liverpool has that Fabinho, right?
Yeah.
He's like he's doing that
yeah.
DM kind of
Yeah,
role,
yeah.
but he's still good moving forward.
Even Henderson also
Yeah,
a centre
yeah,
mid, right?
yeah. So-
he's also more of a tackler, and you know.
Yeah, so they're playing like they're conservative at the same time. Their DMs are good at going forward.
Yeah.
They are still attack minded DMs.
Yeah.
Well,
Wijnaldum
yeah.
is actually quite impressive.
He's an attacker. He
Yeah,
can
yeah.
go forward. He can bring the ball, and yet he can still defend and make make play. So of course, when you compare both midfields, City has more attack intent, whereas Liverpool is like, I catch you by the neck. Like when it's time to attack, I'm gonna catch you, that kind of thing. But most of the time they just sit back and then
I
play
think
the ball.
Liverpool is more dangerous in the flanks
Yeah,
because you got the fullbacks
yeah.
who love to go up,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And also you have Mane and Salah on the left and the right.
Correct.
Firmino is he's in the center to just I'll
Distribute
connect
lah,
everything.
he'll
Distribute.
redistribute. Yeah, yeah.
So the flanks is a place where
Yeah.
Liverpool will run
Yeah.
riot lah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Manchester City will be able to contain them
Yeah.
in the flanks, but City will go from the center.
Yeah,
I would say
City is a more
David
direct play.
Silva,
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva, and all that.
Yeah.
They will come from the center.
They are more of a direct play team.
Yeah, but it's interesting. The last few games, right, Sané was performing against Liverpool, right? But I do not know. Sané was not even in the reserve, I think,
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah,
So I don't know what's happening to him.
but isn't Sané injured at the moment? No,
I don't know. Is he injured?
I think he's injured. At the
Oh,
moment. Yeah,
but
so
then again, Sterling is performing a lot better than last season.
yep,
So I think, and you got Aguero,
yep.
and you got Bernardo Silva, and you have
Basically,
Jesus.
they moving forward they have no problem
Yeah.
basically. But I don't know. Even defensively, they should do better.
Yeah.
But well, I don't know. I mean, maybe something will click and should be this Liverpool
I think which defense will make the mistake. One off. They start to one person switch off a bit,
Yep.
1 second, then they let.
I believe if City is gonna have a real shot at it, then the Liverpool defense will suffer. It will show. Yeah, because I still feel like Manchester City is the team to beat
Yeah.
in terms of quality,
Yeah.
in terms of the players they have, and I mean they could readily bring in their substitutes and change the game also. Like their bench is also great. Like they have good players to change the game. Yeah, so they don't lack any quality for me.
Will Klopp go for a draw? I don't think he will though. Because Liverpool,
I mean,
if you draw,
if
it will
you-
be good for them actually.
If you go for a draw, then you are at risk of conceding.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you don't attack,
Yeah.
you sit back and you let a team like Manchester City attack you,
Yeah.
then you're always going to be at risk.
Yeah, yeah.
One long range shot from De Bruyne can go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to tiki taka and the box. They can just take long shot and still can hit them. So if you're going for a draw, then you're going to play into
I
their
think they will
hands.
play attack lah.
They'll play attack. I mean, they should play attack. Then for neutrals like us, watching the football game will be like
it'll be
exciting.
exciting, yeah.
We'll be like enjoying the game, and I mean that's the whole point of having a league that's so competitive, right? You want to see good football.
And we do not know whether Klopp will put in Ox from the beginning, or because he has his trinity, right, which is Mane, Firmino, and Salah.
Yep.
But Ox in Champions League he scored, and he has performed every time he
Comes on, yeah.
He comes on even against Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's ex-Arsenal some more.
Yeah.
So will Klopp bring in Ox?
I mean, he will feature, but I don't think he'll start.
He won't start.
He won't start lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they will stick to
He
whatever.
will, yeah. I think he Ox is that kind of player who still, I would say, is a very much an impact player.
What's your score prediction?
I'm going for a City 1-0 win.
Hmm.
I believe it's going to be scrappy. I don't see a lot of goals in this. Both teams will go at each other, but judging by their defense and their goalkeepers, you know, if they are not on their off day, if they're really ons, then I would say City will nick it lah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going for a 0-1. City to nick this.
1-0.
Jasmine won't be happy.
Alamak, but he will be happy with what I think Liverpool will win. From what I see they play, but they will still concede a goal.
Okay.
1-0. They will still concede 1 goal or maybe 2.
Okay.
Maybe I would say 3-2.
Okay. Well, that's quite an exciting game too, you know.
Because
like
both attacking right.
mouth-watering
So
game,
City will lose 3-2 at Anfield.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Maybe you can put your score predictions.
this will
at
be
the comments.
interesting.
You know,
Yeah,
this is the biggest game for the weekend.
Yeah.
Top 2 clash. Just leave your comment below.